Hello everyone, Andrew here. It's great to get back in the saddle and do some more videos for you guys. And I've been on a long journey since I've been away, and now I'm coming back. I'm looking at doing more high level, more strategy, more architecture, just the big clouds type stuff, because I used to be a technical guy for quite a long time. So what I want to do for you guys is bring you just a template on how to do product vision. So the first thing we want to look at is why do we need a product vision? So the first thing we can look at is typically when we're doing this type of work, we want to make sure that everybody is invested and bought in to the overall idea of what we were trying to do. The idea is we'll have everybody around the table pitching in to this idea, and in a couple of slides later, I'll show you a template for uh, ex- developing this process and having the conversations on this process. The other thing we want to do is get our product vision into an easy to understand language. The reason for this is we would want to turn this into a potential pitch deck or an elevator pitch so you have something that you can articulate in about a minute to a prospect or an interested party for your product. Because the idea is you want to get fast feedback for your product. If somebody is going to say that's not going to work, you talk to more people and they keep saying it's not going to work. You push them, okay, why isn't it going to work? They explain, okay, here are the constraints that they see. Then you can take that feedback and you can update your product vision or you can do a pivot at that point. So you're not wasting a lot of time or you're going into the actual engineering of the product and you're on the wrong track. So that brings up the next point is make sure that we have a compass for moving forward. Another point of the product vision is to give us a communication device so that we can share with other people, either within the organization or, again, as I mentioned, it's a pitch deck. The other thing that the product vision gives us is it does define a scope, but it also gives us a permission, and that is a permission to say no if you're getting a feature request or you're getting certain feedback that you know that's not for this product, that might be for a different product or it might be for a later vision down the road. There are other reasons why you want to do a product vision. These are some of the ideas that come up in my mind off the top of my head. What I do like is the permission to say no. That is very important when you're trying to keep scope very tight, because assuming that you're a startup and you don't have a lot of capital to deploy, you want to make sure that the overall idea is going to be accepted. If it's not going to be accepted, you're not going to start building out a large and rich feature set at this point in time if the whole premise is not going to work. So the permission to say no allows us to focus and make sure we get the value that we're saying as our unique value proposition out to the client. Now we'll look at an example of a product vision. And in this example, this is a Thai food restaurant that we're calling Thai Express in this case. They're targeting busy executives. So let's assume that they're in perhaps a food court in a financial district Perhaps you can go down to the bottom floor, hit the food court during your lunch hour. So we said can be picked up easily during their lunch hour here. And then there's some differences that we want to highlight that this restaurant provides that perhaps the competitors don't. So let's say, for an example, you have those high fat, high sodium, high carb other producers that maybe they're doing burgers and fries, pizzas, and things like that. And you want to have an alternative that is not necessarily this type of food. Then we're also going to look at what are the things that can differentiate our business from the others as well. So in this case, the team that's coming up with the concept decided we want this thing called a wok forum. So the idea is that you can see the people cooking your food, so you know what's going into your meal, perhaps based on feedback that's something that our customers have said that it's very important for them. And it gives them something to do while they're waiting as well. And we can make this interactive for our cooks so they can talk to the clients. And if they wanted to make more of a bespoke type meal, then we'll allow that interaction. This is a template for the product vision, and what we'll do is we'll substitute in the information that you see here in the blue with the specific information for our particular business. So we're going to start with the Thai restaurant that we were talking about, and we've identified that this is for the specific, like a business professional. As we identified that there are business professionals and perhaps we're in like a business district where they can easily access this restaurant for lunch. For the who, we're identifying a statement of need. So business professionals don't want to wait very long for lunch, so they need like a fast lunch option. So with the who, we're really identifying a key need or what would be the top priority need of the particular audience. For the, what we're doing here is putting in the actual name of the product or the business or the service that we are creating. In this case, we're calling it Thai Express. For the ISA, we're identifying a product category. So this could be a lunch counter, if that is a sort of a genre of restaurant counters. And for that, we are going to look at the key benefit. So the key benefit of this particular restaurant is that they can provide healthy meals very quickly. So we'll put this on this descriptor. For the unlike, what we're doing is we're showing the differentiation from the competitor by expressing what the competitor is actually doing. We're building our solution kind of as a contrary to what the competitors are providing. Perhaps competitors don't provide enough that our client wants, so we're filling in the gap essentially. Our product with the further differentiation allows us to itemize some other specific things about the product that makes it different or fills a gap or just in general makes our customer want to come to this product rather than the other products. So what we could look at with Thai Express is perhaps it's a bespoke product. Also, we have the Wok Forum. So the idea with the Wok Forum is it allows our customers to watch the food being produced and that can create an engagement or sort of a conversation that you wouldn't get at other restaurants. And also, we'll look at it's customized. So you can, the idea with customized is you can tailor the dish to how your specific tastes are through an easy interaction. So if you didn't want pepper, you didn't want too much salt, or you want to say we don't want to have gluten, or you can't do dairy, then they can create a craft product just for those specific needs.